Hey everybody, this is Spencer with Defense Training, defensetraining.org. I'm here, I'm going to introduce a new series to you. It's going to be a video series, and we're going to call it Muscle Memory Monday. And basically this is going to work on building your muscle memory for point shooting. In an actual attack, you're probably not going to be able to aim. And more than likely, FBI statistics, 4 to 7 feet is going to be the attack range in an actual violent attack. So in 4 to 7 feet, there's no way you're going to get your gun up and you're going to get it drawn to aim at your attacker. So you're going to have to point shoot. You're going to basically have to point toward the target and be able to place a good shot. So I'm going to introduce you to some tips and techniques, some stuff you can practice at home, and it will help build your muscle memory up. And there's a couple things that happens. I know a lot of you aim one eye, and that's okay at the range, but in real life, once you're attacked, if you're going to do one of two things. You're going to either, if somebody's attacking you, you're not going to be able to close your eyes. Your sympathetic nervous system is going to take over. It's going to be like this. Or if you're used to closing one eye and you try to close the one eye, you're going to go and you're going to close both eyes. You're not going to be able to control fine functions on the body. It's just not going to happen. That's just reality. With that in mind, keep that in mind, and I'm going to show you how to start point shooting. Basically, when we hold a firearm, now I've got the CERT trainer, it's a laser trainer, so there's nothing to load. It's just a trainer. You cannot load ammo, it just shoots a laser out the end. So, with that in mind, you get your nice grip, your finger falls along the edge right here, along the rail, and you're pointing. So that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to point shoot. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways. When you come out and you aim, what I want you to do this week is when you aim, you're going to come out, and this is me aiming. What I want you to do is I want to drop this down. I want to look over the top of my sights. And we'll go more and more detail every week and more advanced stuff. But right now, what I want you to do is I want you to come out and aim, and I want you to drop it straight. Now, I don't want to see this. This is just dropping your point of your shot placement. This is not what I want. I want the aim the same, but the gun to drop straight down. And I'll show you that from side to side. When you're aiming, you're here. I just want you to drop it straight down. Because we're going to come out from the chest later on and we're going to go straight in. Kind of like we're punching, we're going to go straight in. I don't want to see you do this. This is not what you want. Because this is just changing your point of aim. And I'm going to show you on the target what I mean. So if I'm here, and I've got my dot and I'm aimed, I want to drop my gun straight down, so I'm basically the same. You don't want to come in and aim and do this. If you just drop the muzzle of your firearm, you're going down to the stomach. Now I'm not saying a stomach shot wouldn't work in certain situations, but that's not what I want. To be honest with you, I want high chest level. This is what I aim for. Now I'm putting it in the square today just so you can see what I'm doing. But if I come out and I've got my aim, and I'm going to go high chest level, I want to be able to bring my gun right there without actually aiming. I'm looking over the top of the sight. So I'm looking at my target. So I'm going to look at the camera. I come out. Now I'm aimed on the camera. But I'm not looking at my sights. Looking at my sights would be here. Point here is where I want it. And I want you to work on that. I want you to do this 5 to 10 minutes every day. Take your firearm. Again, mine is not a loaded firearm. This is not real. It's just a laser gun. But magazine out. Rack your slide back several times to ensure the chamber is clear. Look. Chamber magazine well is clear. Take your ammunition out. Now this is at home by yourself. Get in a room by yourself. Put your little target up. It doesn't have to be a life-size target. It can be a smaller target. And now I know it's going to be a little harder if you don't have a laser trainer. And I've got laser trainers that goes in my actual firearms as well. But what you can do is you can aim at your target, drop it down, and then just move your head down to look at your firearm. So if I'm here, I'm aiming, I drop it down, now I look. Okay, my aim's good. And that's what you want. So you're going to go here, drop it down, look, my aim's good. Keep doing that. That's all I want you to do this week. Aim, drop down, my aim's good. And I want you to practice that 5 to 10 minutes every day for the next week. And next weekend, or next Monday, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in a second step. We're building blocks. We're building on muscle memory, kind of like the old Karate Kid movie, wax on, wax off, and all that good stuff. It's the same thing. I do not want you working on speed in any of this. Speed will come with time. It's kind of like if you remember back at school when you learned to write in cursive, you had to go, L, E, T, T. Now, how fast can you write letter? And did you actually ever practice speed? Or did it just come very simple? It come naturally. Speed will come with time. Do not practice speed. Practice perfect practice. Practice right. Practice that. Take your point, take your aim, pull it down. That's point shooting. That's what we're working on. And that's the reason I'm going to bring you these videos, because we want to work on point shooting, because you're not going to have time to aim in most situations. Unless you're defending somebody else, then you may. But in your defending yourself in your situation, it's just not going to happen. So what you want to do, practice that 5 to 10 minutes every day. Unload your firearm, make sure it's clear, use all your safety rules. Remember your 4 cardinal safety rules. Every gun's loaded, keep it pointed in a safe direction, finger off trigger. With all of this, keep your finger off the trigger. We'll work with the trigger later. We'll work on it maybe next week on the next video segment. Finger off trigger and know your target was beyond. We're not actually shooting, but still know what you're aiming at. Put you a nice little target up, get in the corner of a room somewhere, go in your bedroom, go in the living room, nobody else is around, in your office, garage, etc., etc. Unloaded. Now if you're at the range, you can do it at the range as well, but not everybody can afford 50, 100 rounds of ammo every week. It gets expensive, but everybody can do this. Everybody can do this one simple trick, and not everybody can afford this. These things are expensive. I'm not going to say they aren't, because they are. We've been very blessed. We have the virtual range and all that good stuff here. But you can do stuff cheap and easy. So build on that. Work on your muscle memory. Come out, aim, drop it down. Yep, my aim's good. And make sure, check that out, and do it over and over and over and over. What we want to do is repetitions. We're going to build muscle memory. Build muscle memory. Everybody pick up a pencil right now or a pen and you put it in the same exact spot. That's what we want. As you're here, make sure your grip's good. Work on your grip. Make sure it's good. Aim. Come down. Look. I'm good. I do not care what kind of stance you stand in. I'm not going to go into stances right now. You can use the Weaver, you can use Isosceles, you can use Israeli, I don't care. Use whatever stance you want to use. That's up to you, because I'm going to be honest with you. In a self-defense situation, you're not going to be standing in a stance anyway. You're going to be standing basically straight up and down. Or you might back up. You might fall back into a stance, more than likely you won't. So I'm not going to worry about a stance. Just pick whatever stance you want to stand in. That is fine. And then work on your point shooting. Build your muscle memory. Again, this is Spencer Defense Training, www.defensetraining.org. Check us out online. We'll also put these videos on our website, and every Monday we're going to post them on Facebook. Stay safe, stay armed.